toned, firmed and lifted. So I'm going to show you two ways that you can achieve that. I'm going to tell you which is my favourite way as well. In a dance class or a dance-based class or a faster-paced class, you definitely need to use lighter weights. If you're doing a workout at the gym and it's not choreographed, then you would get better results using a heavier weight. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you technique and I'm going to show you the lighter weight. Let's talk about the upper arms first of all. This is your bicep and it's the front of your arm, obviously. This muscle here is responsible for bending the arm. Now this weight is really, really light. It's only 1 kilogram. It's so light, it's not going to do very much in this kind of situation. In a dance-based class where there's loads and loads of repetitions, it is a great place to start to get your arm muscles working. So we've talked about the front of the arm, let's look at the back of your arm. So these are your triceps, and I want you to call them triceps rather than bingo wings. Bingo wings, let's get rid. So these are your triceps. One exercise you will see in your toning class is tricep kick back. We need to lean forward from the hips, pull in the tummy muscles. We're going to lift your elbow. The triceps are responsible for straightening your arm. So as we lengthen this arm, we see that the tricep muscles squeeze nice and tight. So we bend the arm, they again lengthen. So even though this and this look like the same move, you're using completely the opposite muscle. So you're lifting against gravity, this muscle shortens, see it bulking up there, and then it lengthens. And then here, from this position, see the triceps shorten and lengthen. And again, the weight is pulling up against gravity. So those are the two exercises to work the front of your arm and the back of your arm. Next, you'll be working the shoulders. Shoulder is 3 parts. You've got the front of your shoulder, the outside of your shoulder, and the rear shoulder. Deltoid muscles. So for the front, to work the front part of the shoulder, we just lift the arm up to about shoulder height, that's far enough, and bring it down. To the outside, it's the outside of the shoulder, and bring it down. And then to work the back of the shoulder, we take the arm up and behind. Now that's not a massive range of movement, as you can see it kind of stops around there. Whichever exercise you're doing, choreographed, and it's a faster pace to music, or whether you're doing a slow and controlled workout in the gym, always focus on technique. So we never fling the weight, we control it. And we should always contract the muscle with focus and imagine that weight is heavier than what it really is. So, elbow in at the waist, bring the weight up to shoulder height, and bring it back down. For the triceps, leaning forward, strong tummy, elbows up, shoulder stays nice and still, and we just simply move from the elbow. To work the shoulders, front raise, side raise, and a rear lift. Okay, it gets better than that. Like I said, these are very, very light, and that's not how I would choose to do all my workouts. Maybe in a toning class mixed with a little bit of a dance style, where the moves might be fast or faster. So we want to have the weight fairly light, because otherwise the muscle's going to get too tired and potentially cause damage. However, if you're going to do a weight training workout, as I will be explaining more in my Ladies Who Lift website, I would expect you to use weights like this. Okay, now we're feeling a little bit more beefy. The muscles are going to respond much, much better to heavier weight. You can get results even quicker and in less time. So palms facing forward, just going to go over those 4 exercises again. Your bicep curl, elbows in at the waist, bring the hands right up to the shoulders. Now I can actually feel something happening here. Let's bring the hands all the way back down. Shoulder raises. Let's take the arms to the front. When the weight's heavy, you've really got to contract your abdominals to stop yourself leaning back here. So when the weights are heavier, you use more muscle, more energy. Okay, let's bring the weights up to shoulder height and bring it down. That's much more satisfying. Out to the side, arms out, and bring it down. Taking it to the back, arms lift, and bring it back down. And those triceps, leaning forward, elbow up, let's extend and release. So that's a basic complete guide to using weights for toning your arms. There's two options there. I definitely prefer the second option, but the first option is part of a nice class that you find more enjoyable and you're likely to stick with, or it's a starting point if you're not used to lifting weights. See you soon.